The Truth Will Set You Free, Episode 27. The Garden Remembers, Reclaiming the Edenic Body and the Feminine Flame. Introduction. Eden was never lost. What if Eden was not a place, but a state of divine coherence? What if it was not lost in sin, but buried in forgetting? In this episode, we walk barefoot back into remembrance, back into the garden that never left, the Edenic blueprint still encoded within your being. This is a journey of reclaiming what was never truly gone, the feminine flame of embodied grace, the Edenic body and its divine design, and the sacred remembrance of who we were before the fall. Segment 1. The Edenic Body, the original divine design. The garden was not an external paradise, it was the original harmonic of embodiment. Before fragmentation, before shame, before inversion, the human body carried the full spectrum of divine frequencies. This body was crystalline, fluid, attuned to earth and source, held perfect memory of divine love without distortion, breathed in rhythm with the cosmos. The Edenic body was not flawed, but luminous, not a vessel of sin, but a living cathedral. To reclaim this remembrance, detox from distorted narratives about the body. Touch your skin with reverence as if it were woven from light, because it is. Listen to your womb, your heart, your spine. They still sing Eden's song. You are not returning to Eden, you are resurrecting Eden through your form. Segment 2. The Fall of the Feminine and the Flame that Waited. The true fall was not the choice to know. It was the severing of feminine wisdom from divine union. The feminine flame was not extinguished, it was hidden, distorted, blamed, and buried under centuries of suppression. She became the witch, the seductress, the heretic, the shame in your hips, the silence in your voice, the ache in your chest when you forgot your softness was sacred. But the flame waited to restore it. Speak what was silenced in your mother line. Move your body in spiral and sway, reclaiming movement as prayer. Let your softness rise like a tide that refuses to recede. The feminine is not weakness. She is the original architect of Eden, and she is rising through you. Segment 3. Embodied Grace, Walking as the Garden. You do not have to suffer to be holy. You do not have to hide to be protected. Embodied grace is the state of living Eden now, walking slowly enough to hear the earth speak, speaking gently enough to remember that your words create worlds, touching life as if she were sacred, because it is. You reclaim the garden when you nourish your body like a temple, when you breathe without rushing, and when you look in the mirror and see the face of God staring back at you. Grace is not granted from outside you. It is the natural state of the undistorted soul. To embody grace is to say, I will not run, I will root. I will not compete, I will collaborate. I will not war, I will remember. And as you do, Eden walks again. Segment 4. The Return of the Feminine Flame. The feminine flame is not gentle in the way the world defines gentleness. She is fierce remembrance, holy fire, the root of all rebirth. She returns through the reclamation of voice, the honoring of cycles, and the re-sacralization of the body as temple. This is not about becoming something new. It is about letting go of what was never you, the shame placed upon your sensuality, the distrust of your own knowing. The stories that said softness must be sacrificed to survive. When the feminine flame returns, creation is restored. Union is remembered. Eden is lived. And she returns now because you are willing to feel again. Let her rise. Closing segment. I am the garden remembered. Repeat out loud after me. I am the body restored to light. I am the flame that never died. I am the garden, not lost, but risen. I speak the language of flowers and fire. I breathe as the earth once breathed. I walk as the feminine flame, alive, whole, and sovereign. Eden is not coming. Eden is here. I am the garden remembered. On the next episode of The Truth Will Set You Free, the Edenic crown, restoring the mind of the garden. In this episode, we'll journey into the higher realms of the Edenic template, reclaiming the divine intelligence and sovereign mind that once governed our embodiment. The Edenic crown is more than thought. It is the clear, crystalline reception of source wisdom. We will explore how the mind was inverted after the fall, the restoration of original thought architecture, the union of heart, womb, and mind as one Edenic consciousness. The garden is not only walked, it is thought, spoken, and lived. In episode 28, we will remember how to think as Eden once thought. The truth will set you free.